Hey guys, welcome back. So today is officially the first day of the LEGO convention. So yeah, it's kind of windy outside. I don't have a dead cat for this mic, so if you hear some wind noise, that's why. But yeah, so right now we're heading to the convention center. And by we, I mean me, because Michael's coming and then Dad's still sleeping. So, but yeah, and so I'm running a little behind schedule because the first thing I wanted to go to was at 10. So anyway, yeah, the first thing I wanted to go to was at 10, and it's about 10:12 right now. But it's called Mathematics of LEGO. It's like a seminar thing or whatever. So I thought it would be fun. But yeah, so I'm just walking there right now. The hotel. This hotel's over here, and the convention center's over there. So, yeah, I'll see you inside.
Let's say this one be the first one we set down, and whatever our rules or algorithm is. Once we set that one down, we didn't do any of the 46 for attaching that to that. But notice that once we picked one away and attached this to this, it very much constrains which ones we can pick for this one. We don't have all 46 available. And in fact, different choices of the connection for the first brick that's on top of this one result in different constraints. And there are lots of different kind of constraints depending on what you pick for this, right? So it's very much non-uniform. But let's say you want to build a wall out of 1x2 bricks, right? But you're going to leave some gaps in it, maybe, if you want, right? And here are the rules. The bricks must, it's a wall. The bricks are all in the same orientation, right? So they're all sort of going this way. Second, each brick must overlap any other brick that it's connected to by half, right? So the idea is we're staggering the 1x2 bricks, just like bricks, right? 3, and this is a little weird, but this is the weird constraint that makes this particular case solvable, and for very weird reasons. The bricks on the bottom layer have to be in an unbroken row. You can have holes in the wall other places, but the bottom row has to be no gaps. Just a bunch of bricks next to each other.
Hey guys.
I love how you can definitely see all of your features in the video.
I know, yeah, the lighting is not very good here, but that's because it's bright behind us, so.
Well, then why don't you sit over there?
Well, why don't you come with me?
But I don't need to.
Anyway, it doesn't matter that much. See, it's adjusting. It's adjusting slightly. But anyway, we just did the mathematics thing. That was interesting. It wasn't about what I thought it was going to be about. It was mostly about how you can use Lego bricks to help you solve mathematical equations. Right, Michael?
I did not interpret that, but okay.
Whatever. But,
granted, I didn't interpret much from it.
Yeah, Michael, say hi. But yeah, so that's what that was. The next thing is in the same spot, but we just came outside for a second. But it's nice and air conditioned in here, where it's not outside. Obviously, it's like 80 degrees outside or something. So, but yeah. And so the next thing that we're gonna go to is a seminar called Building Big, which will probably be about obviously building big English. Right, Michael?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Still no sign of Dad yet, but you know. I think he wanted to go to the Building Big one.
I'm not sure. I didn't hear.
Was he up when you got left? Okay. So he's probably coming eventually. So, but yeah. I guess I'll see y'all again after this next seminar.
I build in Primary and Clear. This is about my 10th brick roll. I actually did a 10 brick roll in 2020 and 2020. Yeah. 2020 they did virtual, and then we did a 2021 brick roll in Wisconsin. So I actually haven't had a break in brick rolls, which is nice. So, but I build in Clear primarily, and that's what I'd say. You know, when I started out, you know, I'm gonna keep going.
By all means.
So when I first started out building my first castle. I basically was looking for an element to build with that I could find a lot of elements, and also the first Brick World, World of Lights kind of captivated me. So at the time, I actually did work for Lego at the time, and so I was in control of the Pick-a-Brick out in Colorado. And so we ended up getting 1x2 clear plates and 1x1 clear plates. And so obviously when you build with anything, you always want to have the small element too for, obviously that clutch power. So luckily, I made sure as I ordered Pick-a-Brick, I always wanted to have more. So I made sure it was always on the wall so I could order by 7 cups of my own. So, and that's what I'd say is, luck, unfortunately, we don't see a lot of 1x1s, like your grays and stuff, very often on the wall. So in other words, when you're trying to build, like a standard castle in gray, you can probably get the 1x2s, but the 1x1s you're going to have to source elsewhere because they're not probably going to be on the walls. And so luckily, I was able to find these, and I'm currently at 125,000 clear 1x2 plates. The castle downstairs has about 60,000 on it. I found my bin of bricks. I think I'm sitting on about 40 or 50,000 sitting at home. But that's, you want to make sure you build something cool. And the clear, obviously, during World of Lights, for anybody that hasn't, if you haven't seen the World of Lights in the dark, everything that lights up, you want it to be kind of cool. Obviously, mine's maybe bright, but it's one of those things where, that's how it goes. Now, with the plates, though, the one thing I will say is, and I forgot about the presentation myself too, and so I forgot to bring a good mold. But with the plates, I actually usually have a mold. This would be covered in tiles, and I would just line them up and then build them. So first couple of years, my floors were too thin, and now they're about 4 or 5 plates thick, and that way, put awards and stuff on my mock, they don't destroy top turrets,
He's very modest. He needs to build it strong enough to accept all the awards.
Well, they do a Gugit. One of the guys, after winning Lego Masters 1 year, actually worked putting black scorpions on people's builds. Well, every Lego Master, Brick World Master, every Lego Brick World Master that they crown every year at Brick World, the next year they put stuff on people's displays that they think are cool or creative or whatever. And so, 1 year. Rocco, they put water towers or something on my turrets. They actually, I wondered who would mess with my castle. And somehow they actually punctured one of my towers. And there was a polar bear, kind of a Duplo polar bear, there. So obviously I knew at that point I needed to make my stuff a little thicker. So obviously with plates it's tougher, but when everybody's using a standard bigger plate on your stuff, it's you'll know that it's going to be pretty solid. But with that stuff, when I'm crisscrossing it, I could never tell. So.
Let me jump in. So the title of our panel is called Building Big, right? Which is a fairly abstract or arbitrary sort of term to use, right? Big means something else, something different to everyone. So big to me, in my mind, on order of base plate. So I tend to build in 2x2 base plate sections. So those are the 10-inch base plates. My current build is 8x8 base plates, so 64 base plates in size, and it weighs about 1,500 pounds. And there's no filler in there, there's no extra stuff, if you will. Reed is on a similar scale in size. So how many people build or are thinking of building on that sort of volume? A lot of folks? It's a terrible idea. So our intent today is to share some of our experiences in having built these very large creations and some of the pitfalls we fell into. And these pitfalls are incredibly expensive and also physically painful, to tell you the truth, when you're moving these things around. And then also occasionally logistically almost impossible when you start building things of this size. And so really planning on a lot of factors that I certainly had not considered when I first started creating and envisioning these things would have been very helpful to me, right?
No, you can
No
never
way,
help
are you
me.
filming?
I'm filming.
That's crazy.
Anyway, we just finished with the thing about building big. It was interesting. That one was about what I thought it was going to be about, so
Well, it was more about not how to do it, just how to
like tips for doing it.
Yeah, because they're you're gonna be bankrupt carrying it. Because no, that's what they were talking about. Did you hear the guy? He said he spent 10,000 going to the convention, and that's not even on the cost of bricks.
Yeah, like gas and stuff like that, and renting a vehicle that's big enough to haul everything. Cause you gotta haul a lot of bricks
No way.
and pieces and other stuff. But and then they talked about like packing techniques for packing your builds into boxes so that
Yeah,
way they
they
don't get
said-
completely annihilated on the way here.
They said a lot of words I did not understand. Because what's like an eggshell? What was the eggshell packing material?
Oh, that's like it's a type of foam. Like you know, like those like plastic things the dad put on the floor of the basement for like water. It's kind of like that, but like in foam.
Ah,
Like you know, like the plastic things that dad put on the
the
floor.
hard plastic that is not
No,
cushiony at
yeah,
all?
but then it's basically looks like that, but in foam.
Intriguing.
So, but that's basically what it is. At least that's what it sounded like. I've never seen it, but that's what it sounded like. It looks like. But yeah, right now we're heading back to the hotel because we're hungry and we want food, and we have food at the hotel, so
We have cup noodles.
we have cups of noodles. So we need our cup of noodles, right, Michael?
Yes.
My hair is blowing everywhere. But yeah. Michael, are you having fun?
We've been here for like 2 hours.
Are you having fun?
It's been literally been 2 hours.
Are you having
We've
fun?
sat in a
Answer the
convention
question.
hall. Oh my god, I'm having so much fun.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I got my Lego name tag right here. So this is all the years that we've been to the convention, except for 2020. But we still got the brick because they printed all the bricks for 2020 before the convention was
Well,
canceled.
so don't we have all the bricks except 2021?
Yeah, because 2021 didn't happen. But yeah, so the first year we went was 2014. I think I was like in 6th grade, right? In 2014.
Do not remember.
Because I graduated last year in 2021, so I think 2014 I was in 6th grade. Because I remember, I think the first year we went was like, it was either the summer before or the summer after 6th grade. But it was somewhere around there. So, but yeah.
We're doing a D&D thing that I did not give consent for. And I just got signed up for it. And they told me about it last night. And no consent. No.
Yeah, we signed up. Dad got us tickets to do this Brick Quest thing, which is basically like D&D but with Legos. And I mean, look, our hotel room has a little balcony area. It's like not really much of a balcony, but you can go outside and say hello. What?
Push you off.
But no, don't push me off.
We can do like a murder mystery game.
Yeah, except to real life. Apparently.
Still a game.
Michael wants to kill me, you guys.
Pushing her off the balcony and telling you is not
I'm pretty sure I would die if I fell off the balcony, so yeah, it is the same thing.
You would not die.
If I landed on my head, I would.
Yeah, but you're.
Otherwise, I might break. Well, if you pushed me off, I would probably, like, bend over it and then fall on my head and then die, so.
No, you do a full flip.
I would not, Michael. Do you really think I'm that skilled?
You might break a leg, but not there.
You mean both my legs?
Why are you making a full flip? If you know you're gonna break your legs, might as well just land on one, so that way it's more efficient.
Yeah, but then I would, like, shatter my leg.
Yeah, but then you only need a cast on one of your legs.
What?
You can only need a cast on one of your legs.
Honestly, I'd rather have a cast on both of them, because then I could excuse myself for not doing any chores, because I can't walk.
What chores do you do?
Dad still makes me do the dishes occasionally.
Occasionally.
Occasionally. And last night we went on an adventure. We went to Aldi. And then we realized we didn't have any silverware. Because Dad forgot to bring some. So then we went to 7-Eleven and we got some slushies and then we stole some of their silverware. So just don't tell them. Shh.
That's all true.
Caliente. Oh no. At least we have a microwave in here.
We don't know if the microwave works.
It probably does. I mean, it's plugged in. Let's see here. Full backlit halfway. Go to inside line with boiling water. I just put the water in and then heat it up. What? Never had one of these things before.
You haven't?
No.
Have you ever had ramen before?
I've had ramen before, just not one of these cup of
You
noodles.
literally just put like cup in it, water in it.
What?
Why are you vlogging here?
Because we got inside and there's no more wind. But anyway, so we just got back from our hotel room. Yeah, we just got back from our hotel room and we had lunch. I had my cup of noodles and some other snacks and stuff. I don't really know what Michael had though, but you know, air conditioning.
Assortment of random.
You had an assortment of random snacks. Yeah, I would have filmed outside, but I don't have a dead cat for this mic and it's very windy, so you know. Anyway, so we have like an hour roughly before the Brick Quest thing starts, which is kind of like this Lego D&D thing. So we're just gonna roam around the convention hall a little bit. Look at what people are up to. Yeah, so we're probably gonna go explore, and I'll probably put some photos in the video.
They have pandas.
What?
Pandas.
Pandas. Yeah, and then I might record some of the Brick Quest too. Like I'll probably just have the camera like set up on the table.
Okay.
So, yeah. See y'all in a bit.
You guys ready?
Let's do this.
Perfect. All right. Well, we have Wade from season 2, Brian from season 2, Michelle from season 2, Susan from season 2. I'm wearing Susan's shirt, but I promise I'm not biased. Karis is also wearing Susan's shirt, so we'll go to Karis from season 2, Manny from season 1. We have Mark. Wait. Steven, sorry. Mark's not here yet. He won't be here tonight. We have friends joining us from season 1, Tara and Jesse. Yes. She'll make it. Okay. Tara and Jesse from season 1.
Yeah.
Steven from season 2. Maria and Philip Arctera from season 2. Moto from season 2. I was going to say Jack and John, but it's opposite. John and Jack. We were just used to seeing them as Jack and John. Don and Jack from season 2. And we've already introduced Cara and Jesse from season 1. So, let's give them a round of applause. And also, I'm going to ask you guys to give a round of applause for the season 3 and other season contestants that are in the audience who didn't want to come up. They're very busy. They're also going to be in cameras later in the weekend. They're tired. They're amazing. Please give them a round of applause too. Okay, so we're just going to take questions from you guys. If you have a question, raise your hand. I will ask it to them for you, or I will bring you the mic.
Chris, to answer that, we get asked that all the time, me and Dad. And again, you met Dad, and Dad always says we're ordinary people. We were just like you, sitting somewhere, marveling at other people's builds and the stuff that they did. When we did Lego Masters, we didn't believe that we were Lego Masters until we were there and we were actually, building awesome stuff with brilliant people. You're just as brilliant. Any of us, could be. We are all Lego Masters. We all possess that ability to build, amazing things. You understand? So for us sitting up here, at one point in time, you guys, we was just like that. We were just sitting here, marveling at other people's builds. And then, yeah, we made it on Lego Masters, but anybody could get that chance. Anyone that possesses that same creative ability. If we're here, we're all Lego Masters, you guys, all right? All right? I'm proposing.
Okay, guys. We're back in the hotel room. It's like 12:30 at night, but
Is it 12:30?
Yeah, it's 12:30. But sorry, I didn't really get a chance to record much after we started the Brick Quest thing. I didn't get Michael. No, because copyrighted music. I don't want to get copyrighted. Anyway, you can play it if you mute the sound.
Is that even playing? Wait, you went for my volume? You were trying to turn down my volume?
No, I was trying to hit the space bar to pause it. Anyway, family being annoying. That includes both of you. Just so you know. Michael, why are you staring at me like that?
Why are you recording?
Because I need to do my outro.
You're just gonna act like nothing happened?
Mostly. I'll probably use part of the previous video.
Yeah, well then.
Anyway, we got back to the hotel late because I didn't have time to record. I was gonna record part of the Brick Quest thing, but I would have had to ask if everybody was okay with it. I know there was one guy who didn't like being in photos or videos or anything, so I just decided not to. But it was really fun. We did it's basically like an overly simplified version of D&D for the most part. But yes. But yeah, it was very fun. It was Egyptian themed, so we had to go find this pharaoh dude or whatever, and we had to stop this lotus curse thing. Very, very fun. It was like a 4-hour campaign, which Michael was like, "Wait, that took 4 hours? No way." That's what he sounded like too. But yeah, so and then after that was the opening ceremony thing, which they had a opening presentation thing or whatever, and then a keynote speaker, which was what were the people from again? It was at the opening ceremony.
Michael knows.
But he's not gonna tell me. I remember it, but I don't remember it. Yeah, I know. I remember it, but I don't remember what it is.
Beyond the Brick.
Oh yeah, Beyond the Brick. Yeah, and they, like, I don't know if any of y'all out there have watched them on YouTube, but you've probably at least heard of them. But they go around to film and go to different conventions and all that jazz around the world. And then they've been to the Lego house in Billund, Denmark, which so jealous. I totally want to go there someday. But yeah. And then they had like a raffle. Obviously I didn't win anything. I'm not that lucky. Like ever. But then after that there was a which I probably put some I did record a bit of the opening ceremony, and there was a Lego Masters discussion panel which we went to too. I also recorded part of that before my camera battery died. And I didn't have any extras that were charged on me. So but I did record a bit of that, so I probably put part of those recordings into this video. But yeah, so that was so yeah, today was pretty fun. It was also we probably won't be doing as much stuff tomorrow, I guarantee you. Tomorrow will probably be a little bit more on the mellow side, so I'll probably have more time to go around and take some pictures of displays and look at displays and stuff like that. So yeah, that was all for today. Peace out.